All right, guys, back again. Getting everything ready. Um, okay, yeah, getting everything ready. All right. Yeah, I may shock some people tonight. We'll see. May shock some people. Like I said, we'll just wait and see. Because I don't know. It was weird because after what happened last night, it's like, I know other people had to do their other things, but it got weird. I mean, just in itself, what happened. Cause it's just weird. What's up, White Wolf? Um, yeah, what happened last night, man? It was just weird as hell. I mean, the witch laughed at me, and then the two serpents. Obviously, I was in between them or something because both times I smelled, sulfur. Then my head on my right side felt like my brain was coming out. I mean, it literally was hurting. It didn't feel right. So I left, come back inside, stopped the live, you know. All right. Now, I understand that, bro. I understand that. I love you, bro. You know that. I'm just trying to wait and see how many people show up tonight. There might not be too many that feel like showing up, and that's cool. Oh, he tested for COVID? Damn, bro. I'm sorry. Way I do it, bro. I go in public places. This is me. And I'm like that because, hey, got to do what he needs to. I mean, I've been told to do, well, no, they wanted me to do the COVID test. And I told them, I said, look, I know what my shit is. My shit's allergies. I can tell you right now, I can list what my problems are. I said, I know how my body works. If my body starts acting like it's never acted, then yeah, maybe I'll get the test. But I know right now I ain't got the shit, so I ain't worried about it. And in this town, there was a little boy that had it. It went to Dollar General. They cleaned it up, but still, I mean, there's people. I mean, you just don't know who has it anymore. I mean, I ain't gonna worry about it because if I get it, I mean, I'll get over it. You know, I know I'm at the age that a lot of people. Well, no, not a lot of people's died. I mean, quite a few in my age group have. But I believe if I get it, I'll get over it. That's just a belief, the way I have to do it. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show y'all what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna I'm gonna go ahead and wear a ball cap tonight instead of the Scully, and then just put this on top of the cap, and hopefully it'll do better because it's got a holding place. So, but we'll see. Like I said, this last night was weird as shit. I've only had a very few encounters that really made me come inside, and then people getting attacked. What's up, Brad? Well, maybe you ain't got it, White Wolf. Like I said, I'm just hoping you don't. But, you know, That's like I'll tell y'all a story. Angel works in a nursing home, and she was around that shit the whole time. Even though she was dressed up, they had to change out every time. So there was a chance every time she could have got that shit. But she didn't. That's the reason I ain't gonna worry about it, because I mean, if you get it, you get it. I mean, even those masks, I really don't think the only kind that really protects you is like the gas mask type deal. That's the only kind of mask that would really protect you from that shit. You know, he's got a neighbor that caught it. Yeah, like I said, you know, I'm one of those people. I've, I've always been like that. Go forward. I mean, you know, I'm happy in life. I'm good. Things are going good, so I'm good. You know. Oh yeah. Well, just get checked, bro. That's all you gotta do. And when you get checked, you'll know. I mean, like I said, I've known people that's been right next to people that's had it and not get it. You know, the way it is, I see it, and maybe the government just ain't telling it. But if you got a good immune system, usually people with good immune systems don't get it. You know, and my immune system's always been good. The only thing that kills me is my allergies. My allergies, like I've told people, I'd rather have the COVID than the damn allergies any day of the week. You know, I just, I believe it's the immune system. And I believe, bro, you'll be fine. I believe you'll be fine. You're strong willed, you're strong minded person, and you work your ass off. I believe you'll get over it. But prayers for you, brother. You know, you know. Damn, 40 guys that do construction. Damn, that's crazy, man. Oh, no problem, brother. Hey, you know that stuff's serious in a way that the government's just trying to scare people. In a lot of ways, they're trying to scare people. I know this stuff, but I think it's more than COVID that's killing people. I really don't think it's the COVID disease itself. I think there's more behind it, like the shots in the hospital they're giving these people, because they're giving them shots, you know, that we have no idea what's in the stuff. That's the reason I will not take the COVID shot. If I get it, I get it. I mean, that's it. Stick me in the hospital. You give me any damn thing, I'm suing the hospital. Unless you give me something for pain if I'm suffering. Yeah. See, that's like I just heard about this person getting it, and they died almost instantly after getting it. The first woman ever to get it, she was on live TV. It was a nurse. She got her shot. She fell over, fainted on her. Well, then it took her a little bit to get back to normal. Well, 8 to 10 hours after, she died. I've heard of too many people dying. If this shot works, say like 5 years from now, fine, I'll get it. But I'm not risking my life just to take a shot that I don't know what the hell's in. You know, when they give me steroid shots, I know what's going to be steroids. When they give me a pain shot, I know what it is, a pain shot. You know, Yeah, it's all the government trying to get the American people scared. They're trying to play the race card. They're trying to play, all this kind of crap. And if you think about it, a lot of the I'm not trying to get on politics, sorry, but a lot of the Democrats are the leaders of the Black Lives Matter group. Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, and there's some more Democrats that are involved. Black Lives Matter. Hillary's not black, and I don't mind. I don't mind. Yes, every life matters. Every life matters. Every life matters. What the cops are doing, these crooked cops are doing to innocent people. Yes, that's wrong. That is very wrong. The kids they killed. The people they've killed over the years. It's just stupid. Why are you killing these people? Because you don't like the color of their skin? That's wrong. The way I was brought up, hey, you like everybody because they got a heart, not because the color of their skin. You know, that's what I hate is when people start judging people by the color of their skin. It doesn't make sense. You know, I see every person as a person. I don't see skin color. I don't see anything. I see their heart. If your heart's bad, then I ain't got time for you. If your heart's in the right place, and then, yeah, you're going to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But if your heart's good, I'm good with you. But if your heart's evil and you're trying to act good, it'll come out. It'll show itself. That's the way it works. But I'm not going to sit here and get in that race stuff because I don't believe in that. You go back to my high school, 90% of my friends were African American. I was the only one in Black history. Only one. I was trying to learn something. I wasn't there to play no race card or nothing. You know, my relatives, are Indians and Irish. Okay. So, I can't play that race card. There's a lot of people that do, and it sucks. It sucks. It really does. Because why are you going to try to play people against people? Just because you want things done your way? And I don't believe that. I believe we're all the same. We bleed the same color. We've got hearts. We got lungs. We got kidneys. We got legs. We got eyes. We got everything the same. It doesn't matter about the color. It's about your attitude in life. If you go around all day thinking life sucks and, you have no purpose in life, then yeah, you're one of those people I want to try to help. But at the same time, if you don't show any improvement, then I'm going to leave you alone. You know, I mean, that's the way it is. I mean, you try to stick by people and you try to help people, but sometimes people can't be helped because some people have the one track mind. They're all about what they want, not about anything else. They're about what they want. I just, I don't believe in that. You know, I just don't. And it sucks, literally. But let me get everything together and we'll walk out there and we'll see what's out there tonight. Get a good view, see what we hear. You know, I know the witch is probably already out there, or entity, or it. Excuse me, I'm gonna call it it because it's evil. It's that kind of thing. What? What, baby? What are you doing? What? What? What, baby? What? All right. Let me see. We'll go out here, see who I can. It's just us, I think, right now. But like I said, let me unhook the phone. Oh shit! All right. Yeah, White Wolf. You know you can always contact me. Uh, all right. Hold on. I'll get. All right. Hey, hush, hush. Daddy's just going to do an investigation. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Daddy, Daddy's just going to do an investigation. You'll be all right. Daddy'll be back. I swear, from where I'm looking, it looks like eyes out there already. Which, she's doing all right. She's actually better than she was. Uh, you know, like I said, when she gets here, it'll be like if she wants to do an investigation, we'll probably do. She'll be here a week. We'll probably the first day we'll probably rest. Second day or whenever we'll probably do like 2 or 3 investigations if she wants to. That's up to her. I'm gonna leave all that up to her because like I said, she's part of the channel. Everybody's part of the channel. It's just she'll have a decision whether she wants to or not. And if she don't decide to, then we'll be okay. I know there'll be at least, I'm gonna just say at least 2 investigations for sure. Oh shit. Hold on. All right. There we go. Just in case. All right. Just in case. All right. Just in case. All right. Now I'm going to turn the camera around. Not that. All right, guys. I'm just standing here. I'm going to show y'all. All right. Y'all see how I am right now? It feels like something tugging on my hair back here already. Because my hair was in, like, right behind my head. It felt like something tugging on my head already. So it's like whatever already ready for me. All right, here we go. Let me turn it sideways. All right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna use my light, like I said, or hold on. Let me get out the. Let me get out the app. We're gonna see if any of them right here up in this area. All right, let me swap hands. All right, there's the light. There's another light. There's something black right there. Huh. Saying entity, or not entity, but I just heard a noise. It keeps saying it every time I turn it, like right up in this area. See? That looks like something. I don't know. It keeps saying it, but I'm not seeing anything. Like I said, when I came out here, guys, it just felt like something pulled my hair. Okay, let's go. Let's see. All right. All right. Looks like something standing there. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 2. But it's not. I don't know where. We'll just wait until I get up here. But yeah, like I said, I don't know. Let me get my light out. Good thing I ain't on the bridge right now because there's another diesel truck coming through. That's kind of weird. I was on the bridge at night. We saw that thing. But I have to watch my light because cops will be stopping me again. You're pointing at our cars. They're just being jackasses, is all that is. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I know what I have to do when I get up here. I've got to hook up that other light. Oh, shit, I heard a still. Where you at? Hold on. All right, let me get my phone out. No, yeah. Hold on, I'm going to try to hook this up while I'm talking to y'all. Hook this damn light up while I'm talking to you. That way. All right, hold on. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I know. Hold on. All right, not that one. There we go. Okay. I keep hearing footsteps. Let's see if the face is in here. I didn't even check that last night, I don't think, did I? Did I check for the face last night? Yeah, he's in there. All right. Hey, babe. Love you. Uh, yeah, like I said, tonight, I've not got that feeling like I told y'all it felt like something pulled my hair. And as you can see, I'm wearing a ball cap tonight instead of the actual uh beanie cap. I just wore a cap. I said, fuck it. That way the light on top of my head could be more sturdier. It could be straighter. Like, see, what the hell? What the hell? Hell no. Uh-uh. What the fuck? Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on, guys. That don't even make sense. Hold on. Something's not right. I checked this motherfucker earlier. Hold on. Hey, babe, like I told them, uh, while you're here, I would let you decide how many how many lives we did. I told them like the first day we may rest. Damn it! Look at this. I mean, it's tangled up. I don't want to see how the hell it got tangled up. What the hell? It's like something. As soon as I took it off, it's like something just. What the hell? All right, here we go. All right, now putting it back on my head. We're gonna see if I can get it back on my head without two hands. Let me go ahead and do this. All right, let's see. Uh, all right, now let's try. There we go. Now see. Oh God, now it's doing it again. All right, now see tonight it'll be more sturdier and it's more powerful this way. What the hell? I got to turn it off. All right, let's see. It ain't even fucking. What the hell? Both lights are on. Y'all see that shit? That's crazy. Every night I've walked out here, majority of the time that damn light is just popping off. I mean, it's both of them. And it's the ones that react to me. The one way back there don't have a pole. That one has a pole. See, I just pointed at it. But that one has a pole, I think. No, there's nowhere for that light unless they put the pole up there or position on the pole. But I know one of them, I think they put a pole on, though. See, look, it's going to be a lot brighter, like straight off my head. But like I told them, hey, Angela, if you couldn't hear me before, sorry. Uh, I was trying. What the hell was that? That was like a growl. That was like a growl. I heard a growl. What the hell? Hold on. We're going to see, though. All right. There's something standing right there. Because right there, there's nothing. That's the building. This is like the bleacher area. There's something standing right there. Let's see back here. That one that was back here is no longer there. Yeah, it is. It's still there. I just heard an owl, guys, over here. That may end up being bad for me, but we're going to try it like last night and see what happens. Oh, you're off this weekend, honey? I didn't know that. I thought you was off during the week. I'm sorry. You got to remind me. You know my. Oh, look at this shit. Where the fuck did that come from? That shit just come out of the woods. What the fuck? That's fine. That's fine. I'm glad you're off. That way, you can relax. We can plan out stuff. That way it's getting closer. But like I told everybody, and that was White Wolf's feeling not too good tonight. But like I told them, uh, I'll let you decide when we do a live, when we don't do a live. That's fine. That's fine. You know, it's what the hell? I just heard stomping over here. There's my body. That one down there is still down there, but it ain't showing itself like it was. See, that black thing that was right there disappeared. It was standing right there. It's gone. What the hell? I don't think that was there. Whatever that is, let me walk out here and see what the hell this is. Right here. Look at that shit. It looks like a footprint. It looks like an actual footprint. Right here, a footprint. Now, y'all know I haven't been out here tonight. Damn footprint. Okay. I think something's already playing. We're going to check it out, though. Last night, right there, I saw like a dog thing run by. Why is that grave glowing in green? There's no reason for that grave to be glowing in green. All right, hold on, guys. Well, no, I need to use that app going down this way. Try to get about the trade school. We're going to try to go to the bridge. No. Don't let her tell y'all I'm in charge. Like I told her, it's out of respect. It's out of love that it's it's her decision too. That's the reason when I go live, I asked her, should I go live? And she tells me that's up to me. But I believe, what's up, Trespass? Hold on, let me put the link in, bro. Happy anniversary, because everybody, again, hold on. Cowgirl, what's up? What's up, Cowgirl? Appreciate you coming in. Oh shit, come on now. Hold on. I'm getting here. But I've even told Trespass that it's a decision of both of us. You know. Yeah. When you come up, Trespass, I'll tell you what happened last night in Cowgirl. You wasn't here either. I'll tell you what happened. And as y'all see, everybody else knows about this, Cowgirl. But I've got this infrared app on my phone. And last night, well, damn, oh, it's upside down. Oh shit! Look, everybody that was here, it's orange in the same place it was last night. But there's only two spots that are orange. Yeah, see, it's orange still in the same place as it was. Oh, you pissed to leave, Trespass? All right, that's fine, bro. I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. I don't think. Not unless what happened last night, then then I'll have to back out because I'm not gonna worry nobody. And what happened last night is, I got right here to this orange spot that's on the phone right there. David Dunn said there was two serpents in two different areas. I smelt sulfur, so I started backing up. Then my head felt like on my right side that my brain was going to fall out. I had a major migraine, and I went back in. So who knows what's out here tonight? We're going to find out. I done heard an owl tonight, guys. That's already bad news. As you guys know, that's already bad news for anybody when you hear owl, especially at nighttime. Hold on, I'm gonna get both lights ready. All right, turn that one on. Get this one out. All right. Make sure. Okay, come on now. Don't play with me. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my phone situated. as it said, situated. Whoa, that was kind of wicked. All right. All right. Here we go. I have to use both of them because one's strong, as in wide, but the other one is like strong. I'm hearing walking somewhere. Yeah, I'm starting to get chills already. Starting to get chills. What was that? What was that? I'm hearing walking like crazy. Here, let me do it like this. There we go. I have to put it on the ground when the cars come by because if I keep it up, the cops will stop me again. All right, guys. Yeah, if y'all see anything or hear anything, y'all let me know. I heard an owl, like I said back there. And last night, the witch lady laughed at me. I heard an owl off in the distance. What the hell? What the hell is that? All right. We're going to see if we see the eyes again. See the eyes again. I'm going to stop right here for right now, guys, till this car passes. Uh, if any of y'all, the light came back on. If any of y'all start feeling any kind of way, y'all let me know. And I'll pull back because I don't like when y'all start feeling stuff. What the hell is that? All right. Yeah, I'm close to the fence, guys. That way, if anything comes at me, y'all will know. I'll try to get out of here as fast as I can, but I ain't going to run. I'll back up, you know, kind of give the spirits, kind of give the spirit its space if I have to, if I'm feeling like that. All right. We're going to try to go to the bridge. Hey, Tyler, how you doing, bro? Uh, I would say, well, shit. I'm going to have to put one of the lights up, guys, and it's going to be the one that's big and round. The big and round one will be the one I have to put up because the other one I keep out like on my neck. But this one I have to put up because it's got a cord. I make sure the cord's in my jacket because I'm going to do a necroponics right here and see what we get tonight. Because y'all know sometimes... Guys, I've got this feeling something's watching me big time right now. But that's normal though. We're going to check it out. All right. Here we go. Honestly, no. The reason I've never played on a Ouija board, if nobody thinks they're legit, go talk to Omar Gosh. Because after he played with one, he had a lot of bad things happen to him. That's for real. David, what's up, bro? You can come up on the panel if you want to. I'm just saying if you want to, bro. But no, the Ouija board is not something I would ever play with because let me put it this way: where I am right now, to play with a Ouija board, you'd be putting your life on the line. That's in all sincerity. I mean, because these spirits out here do not play. Oh, okay, that's fine, bro. I was just putting it in case you could. But no, I would never play with a Ouija board because of that simple fact. Everybody that I've seen play with one on YouTube, something always bad happens to them. Always. That's the reason I would never touch one. The one David's got is for the lava lamp. He don't sit there and play on it. That's for the lava lamp itself. And that lava lamp is amazing. But as in no, no. Uh the reason I say that, Tyler, because over here we have either a witch or entity or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, she touched me at one time on my shoulders and she messed them up. Uh, we've got something down here at the bridge, and I'm gonna try to show it to you tonight. Hopefully, it's there. That way, I can show it to you. Yeah, they're dangerous. There's no lie. Go watch Omar Gosh when he burnt the Ouija board he had. A lot of shit started happening to him because he had played on it. I don't remember if CJ did. I don't think CJ ever did. He might have. I don't remember. But you don't see Urban Ghost, Urban Exploration doing it. Those guys have enough on them. And me being out here, it's too dangerous to even touch one. How you doing, Maureen? Or I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, but what I'm saying, K Bear, is, or Babe, what I'm saying is if you started messing with one, that spirit that you have that is doing stuff every now and then, that spirit will become more violent towards you. Either that one will or something else will appear. Like you told me there was one that appeared that you just got a bad feeling about. The what was it? That one Spectre. Yeah, the Spectre. I'm just saying, if you played with one, that Spectre would become so violent, doing things to you, it would be unreal. And like, I will tell you this story. Grassini's told y'all plenty of times. He played with one back years ago, and he feels like he's got something that follows him around at all times. I don't say that's false because there's been a lot of stuff he's been through. You know, I will say this. They're not what they're perceived as. The company that made them, which is Milton Bradley, I do believe is the company. I do believe Milton Bradley made it. Uh, anyway, they made it as a household playing game. What they forgot to tell people is this thing could bring evil out. Whoever whoever really come up with the idea of it had evil intentions. And I'm just speaking from the heart because I don't want anybody hurt. I mean, ask Omar. He's had some crazy shit happen to him after he tried to burn the one he had. There's been other people on YouTube. Go watch them. Just look up people using Ouija boards. Some crazy shit. Like I watched this one where they had dolls on the shelf and another serpent. Yeah, I figured that it might have been back there because that grass was still orange where I came through. But I'm just speaking from the heart. I don't want anybody hurt. I know things can happen when you mess with one. I know people that's even played with them. And matter of fact, I know it's a sad story, but in high school, one of my friends was on the football team and he was messing with somebody that got him to messing with one. And one night he was on the way home and hit a car straight on and it killed him. And he said before he died, he even called his mom. His mom even said that he felt like something was there with him and felt like the steering was being controlled by whatever was there. So bad things can happen. I mean, I'm just telling you what his mom told me. And this woman's not one for lying or making up stories. You know, um, that's like when K Bear told me she had a specter at her house. That kind of worried me because I know the one that watches her, meaning he doesn't do too much unless some other spirit comes in and starts messing up things. You know, he really don't get affected by it. But that specter came in, and that wasn't good because, as we know, there's been specters out here like crazy. But I can get the chills all the time. That very backlight one don't have the poles on. See, I had to step back for that one because the other two are up here. There's three of them for some reason now. That one looked like it just went off. What the hell? Oh, because I was talking about it. No wonder. What the hell? That was on. Sorry. What's up, country boy? I just hope nobody takes me in the wrong way when I say that. I'm just giving my personal opinion of them. You know, I'm not saying everybody doesn't believe the same. I'm voicing my opinion. That's all it is. You know, when I get a bad feeling, I've had people bring boxes of them like around me in school, and I'm like, hell, get that away from me. I just get that feeling, get it away. What's out here with me tonight? Death. So Death's out here with me. Fuck. Yeah. I knew you was gonna try to cuss me out or say something like that. Do, do you hate me? Yes. Yeah, I believe you do. All right. I'm going to take a vote right now because we've already heard death. We've already heard fuck from one of the spirits. Do y'all want me to go to the bridge? However many yeses we get, I'll go down there. I'm not going to worry about what's out here. I'll go down there. Y'all tell me. Put it in the comments what y'all want me to do. If y'all want me to go to the bridge, I'll be more than glad to go to the bridge. K-Bear, would you feel comfortable with that? I'm going to ask you and everybody else. Brad, Country Boy, David, everybody. Do y'all want me to go to the bridge? What the hell was that? What the hell is that? There's some eyes right there. Is that Bubba? Bubba, what are you doing down here? Bubba. Bubba, what are you doing down here? What are you doing, Bubba? That's the cat I feed outside. What are you doing down here, Bubba? That witch playing with you again? He only comes down here when that woman is out here. And I'm starting to get chills now just talking about it. Babe, do you want to see me go to the bridge also? Maureen said yes. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Please don't. I hope I'm saying that right. Hey, David, how you doing? Yeah, if it gets too uncomfortable for anybody, I'll leave. But I know the group we had in here Saturday, they were flipping out, which I was listening to them, but I was trying to keep my eye on what was out there. I will. I love you. David, my brother, y'all both Davids. Y'all are my brother. Angela, your family, you've been family forever. Uh, you know, but I'm gonna go down here. But see that cat I feed outside. It eats outside my house. It's got a cat box. It's got covers, everything. While it was winter, I'm trying to keep the light low because there's a car coming, and I don't want the cops stopping me. Saying, "Oh, you're pointing at the cars." They did that the other night. I'm like, "What the fuck? I wasn't pointing at that shit. That's crazy, man. Y'all know I don't point at the cars. I may go around the cars." Here comes one straight ahead, two of them. I'll be careful, I promise. If we see that thing again, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to be careful. Cause last time we were out here, y'all, I was getting like something was at the edge of the bridge watching me, like right there. Holy shit, that looks like eyes. Not the bridge thing, but back here, that looks like eyes. That looks like eyes, bro. What the fuck? All right, guys, I'm starting to get chills like real bad. It looks like it's up in the woods, too. We'll try to do a necrophonics, but I'll have to put my light down like this. What the fuck was that? All right. Anyway, guys, for all of y'all that don't know, we'll be, and I'm not going to say the first day we're going to do an investigation, but K-Bear will be here, and she could decide, or we decide, but we'll try to do 2 or 3 investigations. What the fuck was that? Sounds like something walking through the fucking woods. All right, guys, if y'all hear anything, y'all let me know, because right now I'm feeling like I'm surrounded by evil right now. I'm literally surrounded by evil. I mean, I got chills coming out my butt crack. And y'all know how that goes. Here, walking in the woods, both sides. All right, guys. Y'all know the routine. Here we go. I'm going to show y'all this side. We'll try to do a necro. But when I do the necro, I'll back off the bridge a little, because we know it gets crazy when... All right, here we go. That's the tree where it was right there. If you're out here with us, move that tree. Do everything you can to move that tree. Hold on. Let this car get past. It got darker than hell out here when they put the light down. All right. Oh, hold on. Got to turn the light down again. Hold on. All right. See, even when these cars come over, this bridge does not vibrate. But the day Trespass was on with me, this bridge was vibrating. No lying. There was no cars at all on the bridge. Okay. Okay, guys. All right. I'm going to have this light, and I'm going to have this light on it. But right there, what the hell? My headlight keeps going out. Come on now. Stop fucking with my light now. That's not cool. God dang. Hold on. Hey, Dakota. I got the link in. What's up, Jay? Hold on. I'll put it back in. Yes, I'm on the bridge, guys. I'm back where we saw the thing. And my light keeps fucking up every time I try it. So whatever's out here is literally trying to fuck with me. Yeah, it's just getting... There's something in between the trees there, though. A black mist. There's something walking on water. We'll go on that side. Yeah, what's up? Jay and Dakota, what's up, brother? I'm hearing something walking over there. I'm going over there. This is right into the lines then, too. Hold on. If y'all want to come up, somebody let me know if y'all see them want to come up. Because we're going on the side where this thing was. I'm hearing something fucking walking over here. That's the tree that's in the middle of the water. If you're out here, give us a sign. Move that tree. Like you did the day Trespass was in here with me. I'm hearing him walking and heard like a noise. Okay. Well, I'm fixing to, well, I'm going to stay here as long as I can. Like, however long the guest wants me to stay in. Whoa, check this shit out, guys. Y'all see that ball? Something disappeared there. Look. There's a black mist up there now. Do y'all see it? Y'all see that mist right there? It wasn't there a minute ago. Is that you again? Does anybody else see that mist right there? Right there in that circle? That's crazy. It's right. There's a black mist right there. Keep hearing noises around me. Yeah, there's one right there, and there's one that appeared right here. And that's where the one we saw Saturday night was. I heard something big, like it was running through the woods. Look at that. That looks like a black mist right there, too. Right there. It looks like a black mist just sitting back there. Is that you? Move if that's you. Or give me a sign. There's something sitting right there. There's a black mist. And that's not from the light, guys. I'm pointing at trees. There's a black mist right there. That one, and then there's one right there in between them. Are you trying to move now? Yeah, I am. I'm fixing to have to back out of here because my chest is starting to hurt. Whew. Get on that side of the road. Whew. Now that's weird. Look, I was on that side of the bridge. My chest was hurting. I walk on this side of the bridge. My chest was starting to hurt again. All right, whatever you are, leave me in the name of Jesus. Yeah, it was just sitting there. I don't know if I should have walked on that side of the bridge. Maybe that was kind of foolish. Uh, I don't know. Maybe that was kind of foolish because my chest started hurting like crazy. Oh, my chest stopped hurting. Now it feels like somebody punched me in the lower stomach. Whoa, see right there on the bridge? It looks like a black mist right there. No, I ain't smelled no supper yet. All right. I guess I better back up because it was out there. I don't know if it was the one in the bushes or one of the ones in the tree, but I do know my chest started hurting. And the damn light came back on. What are you trying to tell me, light? Is something bad going to happen? Turn off if so. I'll give you 5 seconds. All right. Am I safe? If no, turn off. I'll give you 3. Whoa, holy shit. Whoa, that was crazy. All right, guys. I asked that question. I got chills from that. All right. There was a voice over here. When I asked that question, it sounded like it said yes. I don't know what the hell that was, but it came from over here. There was a voice. Soon as I said, "Am I safe?" it came through. What the hell was that? Sound like a man's voice on this side of the road. Say it again if you can. I have to put the light down because here comes a car. I don't want the cops coming out here. Oh, you're blinding people. Yeah. Oh. Whatever it is, like when I go to that other side of the bridge, it sure the hell didn't want me there because my chest started hurting. All right, here we go. I hear her snapping. Hold on, guys. Since I'm in a lighted area, we're going to use the Necro. Dead. Are you saying I'm dead? Yeah. Just. Am I safe out here tonight? Y'all want me to go back on this side of the bridge? The other side, I think I'll stay off of tonight. Yeah, it's dark as hell. There's a second bridge down here beyond the one. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the Necro off. Where I was, ain't anything. This right here, that's lightweight compared to back there where that second bridge is. I'm gonna turn on my light and try to show you. Try to show you exactly where it is. All right, you see where that like it goes around the corner, but there's another bridge shortly after this, and there's that light again. I turn the light off. I have to. The cops stopped me the other night. That's the reason I keep. Yeah, they're mad. They're pissed off at me. So y'all let me know if y'all want to go back down there, like on this side of the bridge. I won't go on the other side because whatever it is, playing with my chest didn't want me there. Yeah, they're mad. And the reason they're mad is because I do come down here. They thought they were, whoa. I felt you. Were you running past me? Well, do you guys want me to go down on this side of the bridge, or at least to the end of the bridge, or do y'all want me to just go back up here towards the graveyard? I'm gonna let y'all decide. It's up to you guys. Just imagine me without a light coming out here. Yeah, we see you on. I heard a little kid's voice down here. And what's weird about that, the day that men trespass come down here during the day, it said a girl drowned under the bridge. I just heard a little kid down here. Yeah, I know. So do y'all think I need to go back down to the bridge, or would y'all rather go up here and finish the investigation up there? It's up to you. All right, I love you. I'll just back up because I don't. No, I ain't gonna play that game. See, that's what I mean. See, sometimes when I do these investigations, people that have spirits at their house, these right here, always. I keep looking behind me in case one of them run up against me or something. Uh, but yeah, like I said, I can't. I am. I don't know. These out here, they're just crazy as hell. These these are unreal. I mean, they play with people. They come through the phones. What the fuck is that? I just got chills. Fuck is that? I just got chills like hell. That's crazy. I will as soon as I quit this. Like I said, whatever's on that bridge does not want me around there because my chest, man, it just made my chest feel like it was a heavy feeling on it, like kind of like it was putting pressure on it. I hope Bubba ain't out here. Bubba don't need to be out here. I want him to stay away from this witch, her, the woman. I'll just say the woman because he always comes out here and she starts messing with him. I don't see him. I don't see him nowhere. We're going to see. We're going to. Yeah, well, I mean, that one I was keeping an eye on, like in the back of my head. Because, see, I've got two stigmatisms, meaning when I'm looking straight ahead, I can see out the corner of my eyes and see things most people can't see. And that's the reason I catch stuff a lot of times because I can see out the corner when I'm looking straight. And that's a good thing about having stigmatism is I can actually see three different ways. It's crazy as hell, but that's what happens. But yeah, like I said, I don't like the fact that they do that kind of stuff, even to K-Bear, to anybody. I knew it was bad because when it started touching my heart, it's like, okay, it's time to back. You know, uh, I don't know, but it had to touch me pretty good. Y'all know me. I'm never out of breath, but it feels like I'm having to walk slow because I'm trying to breathe, catch my breath and stuff. Yeah, it's crazy out here, and especially at the bridge. The graveyard ain't even the worst part. That's the thing about it. You would think the graveyard is the worst part. It don't have a thing on the bridge or out here even. I mean, out here is more active than it is at the graveyard. That's the reason at the graveyard I don't really mess with the graveyard. Plus, I can't go over there because they're watching me like a hawk. But usually, there's always something out here all the time. Uh, damn. Whew. Whatever. I'm gonna say this, guys. Whatever touched me, which I think is the thing that was in the tree. It didn't physically. It just like my heart. It didn't touch me anywhere else. It was weird. Still having trouble. And look at this, guys. I told y'all about these lights behind the graveyard. There's no lights back there. Look at it. There's no lights within. They're back this way. They're back that way. But right here, every now and then you get lights. And that's behind that graveyard. I've tried to show people that before. That's a realistic thing. That light, the lights are just crazy. Starting to sweat too. I don't know why that is. It ain't even hot enough to sweat out here. Guys, I may have to go in and get a drink and sit down for a minute because it's starting to get hot. And whatever, like I said, whatever touched me later on, it may affect me in a different way. But I mean, guys, I'm burning up. It's like I'm on fire right now, and that's not cool. See, that's the second night in a row something like that's happened. It's like they're starting to really touch me now. I heard you walking, but I will say this before I go in. In any entity or for any entity, you cannot follow me. You cannot touch yourself or to anyone in my lobby or my live chat. And that's in Jesus Christ's name. Y'all can see my shadow. Having to walk a little bit slower because it's like I'm really climbing a hill right now, even though I'm walking on straight ground. That ain't even right. I mean, you guys know I don't breathe hard like this. I mean, even during the cold, even during the summertime last year, I didn't do this. This is starting to get really bad down there towards the bridge. Uh, The bridge, we may have to consider, you know, kind of going down there, but staying at a limit. You know, it's just, guys, whatever it is, it's not playing. It's not trying to joke around. It's literally trying to whatever you are, I forbid you to come near me. In Jesus Christ's name. I hear you walking. You can stay right where you are. All right. The hell was that? Sound like something in the building just wrecked up. The hell was that? Oh man. Yeah. Well, I mean, the one that played with my heart. I mean, that one I think is the one that I keep saying death and die. And the other ones are saying death and die. I think this thing is really trying to kill me. It's not playing. It's not trying to be funny about anything. Last night, I didn't even get to the bridge, and that happened. Tonight, got to the bridge, went across over to the other side, and my chest starts hurting. So it's like, whatever it is, literally does not want me out there. And I'm saying that to be honest. This thing does not want me out there. What the hell's going on with my screen? It wouldn't let me. What the hell? Hold on. I'll show y'all if I see anything. All right, guys. Right over here, I'm hearing a crackling. Yeah, they obviously were trying to drain me because Brad, you know, everybody in the chat, my body, I know I'm here, but it's like part of my body's not here. I'm not like the night that, what the hell? Look at this. Damn fog starting in the graveyard. What the hell is that? It's not cold enough to be fog out there. I don't know. But anyway, it's like I know I'm here, but yet my body is like not exactly all there. Uh, yeah, country boy, you're right. Everybody, I know y'all know what's going on, but I would have stayed longer. But the fact that I'm having to sit here and try to catch my breath, that's a sign to get out of there. Especially when they start touching my heart, that was crazy. I mean, it's like that's the only part they touched. They didn't touch nothing else but my heart. And then see, I started breaking a sweat. It wasn't hot out here. Matter of fact, I got a long sleeve shirt on, but I got it rolled up. It's not hot out here. But for some reason, I started breaking out in a sweat. Maybe after I take a drink. a drink and sit down. Maybe that'll ease it off. But y'all saw Bubba, he was down there. Only time that cat goes down there is when that entity or it, I'm gonna say she, the woman, is down there. Like I told y'all before, like before I told y'all, the cat, don't go down there unless she's out there. And there's sometimes he don't, but tonight it's like he was sitting right there. He didn't make a sound. Normally he'll walk up to me, but he did. He's been real skittish lately. So I don't know if she has something to do with it or what. But he's not acting the same as he was. He's scared of me. I don't have a clue why. I beat him, and it's like he's scared. I don't know. I have no clue. It's weird as anything. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. But yeah, he was sitting there tonight. I didn't even see him there. And then when I poked the light around there, I seen him. And I was like, Bubba, it's like, wow, you're down here. What are you doing down here? I'll show y'all in a second. Oh God. Anyway. Yeah. But anyway, like I said, it's crazy. Take this off. It's not hot out there by any means, guys. I'm just wearing my shirt I lay around in, so not worried about if anybody sees it. Hold on, guys. Let me put this up real quick. Come on, baby. Come on, Buckman. There you go, Buckman. There you go. I'm not gonna smoke, guys. I mean, that's how off track it is right now. Oh, all right. But like I said, guys, it's just, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I broke a sweat from here down to my nose. And I was actually starting to get to where it's getting too freaking hot out there. And it wasn't that hot out there. I mean, seriously, summertime, I can understand if I'm sweating during the summertime. But this, I shouldn't be sweating like that. You know, but I think the one that was in the tree was down in the bushes tonight because it was just sitting there like it was waiting on something. The ones in the trees, they weren't really moving. I don't know. I mean, I really don't. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, I don't like that. See, when her spirits get riled up, see, that's not good. That's what I don't like. When those spirits out there get people touching people through the phone, uh, when let me turn the air conditioner on. It's just too hot in here. All right. Anyway, like when they start messing with K-Bear's spirits, I don't like that. when they start touching people through the phone. I don't like that. I don't like it when they do that. And I'm not going to stand out there and keep the thing going, because the more I do that, the more people it'll affect. You know, I don't know if any of y'all felt like a certain way while I was down there. You know, after my chest started hurting, it's like, I knew that it had to be the one we saw in the tree. Had to be. All right. I'll let you come up, Jay. Hold on a sec. All right. Anybody that wants to come up can come up. That's the way my lobby is. Y'all can come up. Y'all can talk about whatever, Uh, you know, um, and my channel's name will stay that way. It will stay that way always. Um, you know, um, I just feel bad that I went down there and it messed with K Bear's spirits. I don't like that. I don't appreciate that from them. And they know that. That might be the reason they were, I don't know, doing it, trying to piss me off. I, guys, y'all know me. Y'all know when things start affecting other people, like when it, made the one in the building made White Wolf bleed out his nose. I backed off of it. I came in. When it did it to Angel, I came in. When it gave David headaches, I would start coming in. I'm not going to let these things attack people. It's not right that they're attacking people in any fashion, shape, or whatever. And what's bad, after this thing started touching my heart, making my heart hurt, that's when I got back up there and K Bear said they're messing with, or her spirits were kind of active. You know, that means this thing is playing with someone tonight. It doesn't matter how many people it plays with. One is enough to say, okay, it's time to call it a night, because when she's got spirits and this spirit is messing with them, or another spirit is messing with them, it could be bad on her, or anybody that's got spirits. That's the reason I'm not going to stand out there like a fool and keep calling them out. You are not call them out, but keep asking questions. Because if they're already pissed off, like I think she said she heard it said they're mad, which I know they're mad. They're pissed off. I won't stay away. I want to find out what it is. I want to know, give me a sign, show yourself in front of me. At least do that. Don't touch me. Just show yourself. I'll respect you more just showing yourself. I mean, but I'm not going to let it touch anybody. I'm not going to let it harm anybody. I'm not going to do that. I've had people literally bleed out their nose while I'm on a live, because the spirits that are out there are attacking them. I'm not, I could deal with me, you know. I just can't stand the fact when they start messing with other people, you know. So what's going on, Jay?
Oh, just chilling. What are you up to, brother?
Uh, I think it was a bad idea to go to that right side of that bridge. I don't know. It's just, I felt like I needed to go over there, but it's like when I went over there, I was over there for a minute or so, but when my chest started hurting, it was like, maybe that was the wrong idea. I
Do
mean,
you feel
because
like it was trying to steal energy from you?
I believe that it was trying to do something. And every time, I mean, even when I started tonight on the necro, it said death right away. I've been hearing that every day ever since we've seen this thing: death, die, or kill. And
Hmm.
usually my name's in front of it.
Sounds pretty negative.
Oh yeah, it's negative. First day I saw it, I mean, that night when we saw it, it was like the energy it had. It made me realize, hey, you shouldn't be here. And people
Right.
were flipping out, And when other people are flipping out, I'm backing up. I'm not going to stand there and keep I mean, I stood off the bridge and tried to watch it, but it was gone by then. And then I
Hmm.
kept watching the side of the road because I felt like something kept its eyes on me, even though it wasn't showing itself. I just hate when they do that. You know, I mean, if you want to do something like that, show yourself. I mean, just show yourself to me and be done with it. I mean, I felt your presence. I know what your presence was. I knew it wasn't a good presence. Know when to back off, because you don't want to say, "Hey, come on, fool, let's fight." What you gonna do? I mean, really, it's gonna not show itself, and it's gonna whoop your ass. I mean, simple as that. No lines cut in that one. I mean, it's simple as that. You're gonna
Well,
be fighting something that
disrespect,
huh?
disrespect breeds disrespect.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you're right with that.
I mean, that's the reason I've done it one time, but actually that was the monster that came out. I woke up when my shoulders hurt, and it's like I heard the monster say, "We're going out there and we're calling out this woman." The one that I say is a witch entity. She now, I call her she, but he was angry because my shoulders were killing me, and he didn't like the fact that I was hurting. So
Right.
he got out a little, and it's like I'm glad I was able to pull him back in because for a minute there I didn't think I was going to be able to pull him back in. But you know, I know people think I'm crazy when I say that, but I'm not. I mean, if anybody knows what I mean, you don't take it literally like there's a crazy side of me and there's the normal me. There's a side of me for years that has been locked up, that's seen all the hatred, all the killing, all the
All the
prostitution,
bullshit.
all the bullshit in the world. And me, I'm good. I mean, yeah, I got the power to go out there or if somebody was calling me out, yeah, I got the power to go out there face to face and talk to them. But the monster is like uncontrollable once he gets so much power. And that's the reason I try to keep him locked up, is because he's unbearable when he's out, you know. And he makes my life a living hell because he can't be controlled once he gets so much power.
I get it. I really
I
do.
It's just, growing up in the ghetto, actually seeing so much. By the time I was 10 years old, I went to live with my dad in Port Rucker, Alabama, which is a military base. It's got like one of the biggest, I think it's the helicopter museums in the world. Like
That sounds
helicopter.
pretty cool. I'd like to check that out.
It's got the biggest helicopter ever made. I mean, this thing, it's one of them that sits off the ground and it looks like a U in the middle of the helicopter, but it's upside down. It looks like an N in between it. They had it there. They had so much there. I mean, you see most of this just going through the gate. It was like, wow, okay, cool. But, going up there and not seeing none of this stuff, it changed my life because I was so used to seeing all this, hatred, a lot of crime, a lot of prostituting. You didn't see that up there. And it was like, wow, okay. So the world is different.
Very different.
Yeah. And,
Very different across all regions.
and it's like, at 10 years old, I took that in. I was like, okay, places are different. I mean, I always thought it was the way I saw it. But
Right.
places like that, there are places that are peaceful, that are not fully peaceful, but they do have negative, but it's not that much negative.
I
You know,
got you. Yeah, I mean, nothing's perfect. Like
right?
even when you live in a really great neighborhood, you're still going to have a couple knuckleheads in there,
Uh,
trying to stir things up. So, I
yeah,
mean, that's life.
yeah, and it's just you know, I've been from state to state like over the years. After I graduated, I went to Georgia, got a job. I mean, starting out at a Taco Bell, I was making almost $10 an hour. I mean, I had so much experience from my high school years. It was like, hey, cool. Okay, you gonna start me out at 9:58? That's cool, man. And
That was
so,
actually one of my brother's first jobs was at Taco Bell, and it was cool. So I could give him some of my allowance, and like at the end of the day, because he's an employee, he could make food to a certain point that was for free, or if he wanted to go over, then they would pull it out of his check. But I would give him cash, and then he would come home, and then I'd have that burrito and that taco waiting for me, and we'd sit there and we'd eat Taco Bell together and play video games and shit. It was cool, man. It was dope.
but actually, the one I worked at, all our managers, they were dope heads. They smoked a lot.
It happens.
So, like at the end of the night, we were making up food galore, and nothing happened. You know, it's like even the owner was cool with it. He was like, "Hey, man, y'all could have the food if you want it. Okay, cool, man. I'll take it on. No problem."
As long as the sales are good,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, he like he told us, as long as you're doing your job, you're getting the job done during the day, and I come in and the store's not messy as hell, then I don't have a problem with y'all making food, taking it home, but or giving your friends some food. Like my friends come up there all the time. I'd feed them lunch and dinner and
Hell yeah.
you know, I mean, it was just. And then I started working at a Burger King, two like stores down. So I was working both of them, 9:50 there and 9:50 there, but I only had one day off. And
You're still making that scratch though.
it was on the same day. But between the two jobs, I think I was getting like an hour's sleep.
Hey man, you were hustling, brother.
Man, the money was, yeah. And then my uncle's like, "Hey, why don't you come do some?" He moved like heavy machinery, and we did like asphalt plants, like building them from. And when you build these things, you don't start at the bottom screwing them down. You go to the very top and screw them down, go down. So I had to go like 200 feet up in the air to 500 feet up in the air and just go start screwing at the top and make my way down.
Bro, I'm a bitch when it comes to heights. You
My,
get me
my
past
uncle,
30 feet, I start freaking out, bro.
my uncle would do it. He was like, "You gonna go up there?" I was like, "Man, give me those look. I'll go up there." Because how you got up there is you stuck your foot in a hook on a crane now, and
Oh,
it's
fuck
up.
that.
So it's like you got one foot on there, and you got holding on to the strap. That strap goes, you done.
No, sir. Not for me.
That was crazy though, but you know, when you're young, you don't really think about that stuff. You know, you're trying to get ahead in life, and that was my purpose. And then my uncle started acting a fool, so you know.
No, I mean, I feel you on that. And I never had a fear of heights until I fell from, it was only 4 feet. And then I broke my arm. And then guess who's no longer, unbreakable? That whole vision was shattered. It's like, I can be destroyed. I
Yeah,
am breakable. I'm not untouchable. And then from there, I had a healthy respect of heights. I'll put it that way. And the heights don't bother me. Like I can go up into like a 32-story building. I think what it is like what you were saying in a crane when you're swaying around.
because
The insecure heights, that's what gets to me.
yeah. And when you're up on a tower, say the wind's real heavy, I mean that tower feels like it's moving side to side. I'm like, okay, cool.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's not for me, bro. I mean, that's cool that you can do that, but no, sir. Negative. Not for me anymore.
The weird thing about it, I never had a broke bone, never, not a fracture, nothing.
Good for you.
And I was
I
like,
mean, this
oh,
happened to me in my early 30s. I'm 37
but
right now. I think that happened to me when I was 31. And I'm like, yep, I
yeah,
am destructible and I'm not going to live forever. I better start taking care of myself.
yeah. I'm not going to ever say I can't break anything because see, I've seen grandfather fall out here, and at my mom's, and it really, I know the older I get, my body's not going to be near as good as it is now.
It
I mean,
doesn't heal as fast.
so I do appreciate that I can walk. I mean, because as bad as my back is, I do something wrong, and yeah, it could take me out at any time and make me paralyzed. But I keep doing it because I love what I do. And I know there's going to be things to attack me because they know what's wrong with you. you know.
Exactly. They know your weaknesses.
And see that's the thing, you know. But like I said, when they started messing with K Bear's spirits, I got to call that quits because, or anybody, like when it did it to White Wolf, I came in. That was last summer, I think, sometime last summer. And then it did Angel the next night. She was at work at a nursing home, and it started making her bleed out of her nose. She was in chat, and then
It's too
she,
much.
she had something follow her home one night after she was in chat. So I was like, yeah, anybody that starts spilling anything or act like something's actually there, no, I got to call it quits. I mean, because I can't afford what's out there. I know the feeling that is out there. What I feel, I can't have y'all feeling. And this
Right.
saying kill, death, or die. I mean, it's out for something. And I
It's
like,
making its intention known at that point, and
well,
it is there to intimidate you.
see, like Trespass said, it might be after my body, you know,
It's
and
possible.
that's possible. I'm not going to say it's not because they've touched, and like tonight, I mean, my heart, I've never, that kind of situation where it felt like I was walking a hill the whole time. That hasn't happened. I mean, it's just like it was letting me know tonight, hey, I'm here and I'm not playing. So you have to back
Interesting.
off at a certain point and see a lot of people. I know there's some people that want to keep going at it, but I'm not going to keep going at it, especially when it's affecting other people,
Right.
because I don't want her spirits to get violent with her or anybody, because of these spirits out here. And as we know out here, like David says, there's a new one every night. Tonight there was another serpent. I mean, I can't count how many serpents and entities we have seen.
So
Or
interesting that you say that because you own pets. So I know that you've been in a spot to where you go to visit either family or friends, and their other pets smell your pets on you,
yeah,
and then you come back home, and then your animal walks up to you and it smells the scent of
yeah,
those pets. In my personal experience, I know that spirits are the same way. There's been times to where I've filmed multiple locations within one night and they offended each other.
yeah.
Like
And
they knew of the presence and they were not cool with it whatsoever.
well, that's like Trespass. We talk a lot, and Trespass said it best. He said, they're evil. They're not going to like each other because it's like if you got a best friend, I don't care if it's good or not. You know, it's at some point it could turn bad.
They're in
But
competition with each other.
right,
They're
and
seeking out the same energy and the energy is you.
yeah, and see, like out there was so weird. I mean, it's weird as hell. A lot of times there's evil trying to fight for me, like push against the other evil. You know,
Right.
trying to shove against the other evil. And that's weird, because when you hear about evil, you're thinking, okay, they're against good. But that's not always the case. If you got too much evil in one place, they start fighting each other because they don't have nothing else,
Exactly.
you know.
Because they're trying to get the same meal. They're trying to steal the same energy from the same source. And they will
But,
start infighting.
but what's weird is the ones that fight for me or try to push against the other ones, it's like they don't really bother me. I mean, they're not trying to, drain me like some of these are. It's like they're trying to push or let me know that they're out there and I maybe not need to go over there. It's like they give me that sensation like I shouldn't go so far, you know,
Right.
and I mean, I'm not saying it's always good because they may be trying to trick you, but they're weird like that. They're not trying to trick you. They're telling you what's really there. And it's like, wow,
I have
okay.
to go with what you said. Like when you said that they can be manipulative or that they're going to be deceiving. Like I said, it's two apex predators fighting after the same resource. So it goes back to that old school, from Spain, the enemy of my enemy is my friend until it's time to be enemies again. So I mean, like I said, that's just me. Those are my experiences. These little
Well,
bastards are clever.
yeah. Think about it like this. There's another reference: Alien versus Predator. They were both bad.
Mhm.
They fought each other.
Exactly.
I mean, so it's like, they show you this stuff in the movies, and they know this. They just don't come out and tell you this.
Well, it's called soft disclosure.
I mean, but in all the movies, they tell you something. You just have to watch the movie closely. There's
Exactly.
they're just trying to throw you off, like some of these movies with a big tornado or a big storm. They're just trying to throw you off, that way what's really out there, like these based on true story movies, you're like, oh, that's not interesting, I'll watch that later. But those
Right.
movies giving you the information you need. That's what I've always experienced. If you watch Catch Me If You Can,
It's a good one.
Blow is a good one.
It is.
Uh, we'll just say this: even though the Titanic movie was not exactly like it should have been, I'm still going to say Titanic showed it the way it was at the moment,
Right.
you know. And that's the thing; they may not put based on a true story, but it's like they'll put it in a different form. They had to talk to those guys to know exactly where that boat cracked to do it in the movie. They had to know this information before they done it.
Exactly. Oh, I'm so glad that you brought that up. I read something so interesting the other day. So the way that was it John Cameron, I forget who the director was. Whoever the director was, they did exactly what you did. They said the Titanic split at exactly this point, and then from there, in the movie and in reality, when it split,
It
that's exactly
bounced
when
up.
the movie ended.
Yeah.
They said from the time that it split to the time that it sunk, they actually put that in the movie. So by the time that it split, when the movie ended, that was legitimately the time that it took for the Titanic to sink. So I'm so glad you brought that up because I'm a huge nerd. You see me
Oh,
wearing a lot of NASA stuff. You have no idea, bro. I'm a nerd.
I love the Titanic. I'll say this over anything right now. I mean, the Titanic is one of those things that catches your heart and makes you really think what those people went through. They didn't
Oh,
have
absolutely.
to run across or try to get away from. They were in the middle of nowhere in the water.
Could you imagine that? No satellite technology, no
Exactly.
GPS. You're using a sextant and you're reading the stars.
And, and
Old school.
and the nearest ship to you is 3 hours away. I mean, what do you?
Exactly.
And they weren't filling all the boats up like they should have been. And that's another default that they had. If they had filled them up like they would have, it wouldn't have been as many people to die from it.
It was panic.
Well, I
People
mean,
panicked.
kids died. They said they got all the kids on there. No, they didn't. There was kids that died. There was grown people. There was teenagers. I mean, every kind of age group died in that accident.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely. I mean, you're going to sit here and tell me that everybody in the lower decks got out? Why that son of a bitch split in half?
no,
Nah, bro. It didn't go down like that.
because
You're
you got
going to tell me all the workers down in the engine department got out of there? Nah, bro.
no.
That's not how life happens.
When it split, man, it probably killed them instantly.
Oh, absolutely.
It probably rampaged them. Even if they got out of the doors, that shut it off. I mean, it's
Well,
both.
even the pressure difference, the temperature difference, going like from what you just said, you are hot and sweaty to now you're next to an iceberg. I guarantee you, hypothermia, you're done.
Yeah. Well, think about this. Think about being, as in the kids that I'm talking about babies. I'm talking about 5 year olds. I'm talking about, just think about that. They went through torture. They
That's
may
terrible, man.
be trying to swim, but I mean, it's over.
In a situation like that, I would pray to God that God would remove their soul from their body before that they have to suffer, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. But it really makes you think. And that's the way I think, like when I watch Blow, even though this guy was one of the biggest drug dealers there was for, what was his name? Pablo Escobar. Pablo
Hmm.
the top dog. There is nobody that will ever pass Pablo. There's people today still finding money in Colombia in containers, and every time they find it, they have to give it to the government because they know it's wrong. But the thing is, they're still finding money. And I mean, that's ridiculous. I mean, one guy, he on his land, he found 6 big ass containers full of money.
That's how stacked up he was, bro.
Yeah. Oh, he was a genius. And most people, oh, he was crying. This dude was a genius. People look at him, oh, he killed people. Yeah, he was a badass. You didn't.
Yeah.
Pablo,
but he was a hell of a businessman.
He would tell you to your face, if you screwed him, you were over with. That was it. Because he was worried about taking care of his family. I've seen the actual little, I forgot where it was, but I've seen the actual thing on him, and he was all about his family. That his kids, but his kids disowned him after he got killed. You know, they didn't want his name. His wife left and changed her name, you know. So it was kind of these situations, and I don't think I would ever do that. The reason being is your father, even now, they can make money on his name because his name is bigger than life. I mean, it's just still there.
Just book deals alone.
He told Colombia's government if they leave him alone, he would pay off their debt at that time. And they just wouldn't do it. Okay, cool with me. But he fought going out like a soldier, though. He was up on the roof fighting them. You know, he went out like a soldier. I mean,
it's one of those interesting stories. There's a lot of right and a lot of wrong going on at exactly the same time.
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, not everything he done was great. I mean, I'm not going to say that. But the guy was a genius. You have to look beyond the crime, beyond the bad, and see him for him. This guy was...
Every leader in the world, every leader in history, be it world history, at some point was a killer or commanded other people to kill other people. Sadly, that is true.
And there's sometimes that people persecute them like they're a killer and stuff. I'll give you a prime example. I'm not trying to get in politics, but Donald Trump. The whole time, this man did nothing. Acquitted twice.
Yep.
If the Supreme Court didn't see what you were saying, he didn't do nothing. And
I agree.
You know, there was a Supreme Court justice in both cases. And when they made their final ruling, they were like, quit with it. You know, it's over. I'm done.
It's all BS.
Yeah. And
it's all political theater.
It's all because they wanted their way. And Donald Trump did it his way. And that they can't handle people like him, me, you. We're going to speak our mind. And if you don't like it, hell, take your ass outside. I mean, that's not...
That was the best thing that I loved about him is the fact that when he went into office, you had equal parts Republicans and equal parts Democrats hate him. And I said, he's onto something. He's saying, fuck the establishment. Fuck the deep state.
I'm saying, and the funny thing is, a lot of American people, I'm not going to say all, but a lot of them were so damn blind because this man, before he even got office, said every exactly thing he was going to do. And he establishment in that. And it's like, they didn't want that. They don't want to.
No, you never had to wonder what the dude was thinking. He would tell you.
Yeah. I mean, even on camera, I mean, if he was on the news, he would tell you, hey, this is what is going to happen, you know? I mean, people didn't like him because of it. But, you know, there's people like that in the world that can't handle the truth, I guess you would say.
Well, you know what I call them? So here's what it boils down to. And it's not being mean or nasty. I call them the normies. They're just normal. They wake up, they drink their cup of coffee, they listen to their radio station on the way to work, from work, whatever. They literally don't know anything past their 1 week's worth of work in their paycheck, and that's fine. So here's my deal. So I've already taken the red pill. I am well beyond being woke at this point, and I can never go back. So at this point, I could care less about trying to wake up sheep. It's beneath me. The only thing I'm trying to hook up with or to wake up are other lions, other people that know what the fuck is going on and they can see between the bullshit. I think I might have said this to you. You know, you have the right wing and you have the left wing. What the fuck does it matter? It's still attached to the same bird. It's the same body. So what does that tell you? It's a one-party system. George Carlin said it best. It's one huge fucking club and you ain't in it.
Well, I'll say this. Now, used to the country, as we know, the 80s and 90s ran a lot smoother. Republicans, Democrats, they worked together. All right. That's because if you think about it, the mob was still in charge at that time.
It was.
Now, why the mob left is because they got tired of the bullshit. They're business people. They don't want all this scuffling stuff. And
it's got to be by the books. The numbers have to be straight, and the government ain't trying to play that game.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. Everything, not everything, but most of this bill that Biden did was Donald Trump's plan to give money. He wanted the $15 hour a raise. He wanted, all this stuff. And now, guess what? He's trying to take it and think it's his plan.
He's plagiarizing quite a bit.
That's all it is, because he knew Donald Trump was a businessman. Like he said time after time, I'm not a politician, I'm a businessman.
Exactly. And that's what most people and normies don't understand, is that a country financially is run as a business. It's ran as a corporation. It needs to have a CEO. That's what the commander-in-chief actually is. And it's so above most people's level of thinking or IQ or understanding. They're just like, I'm going to get up in my feelings. And that's exactly what they want you to do. You know, the number one thing that all politicians do is tell you and me how different we are, what divides us. They want us to stay divided. They don't want us to come together, because whenever we come together, they lose the power.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's exactly what it is.
I mean, and when you said the normies, I've actually got a different definition for them. I call them the millenniums. The millennials.
That sheeple.
Or new age people. Either one. But the new age people, if you think about it, their thinking is a little bit off from what we grew up knowing. Back when I was growing up, the worst thing that happened was the Cold War. The Cold War, at the edge of your seat, didn't know what was going to happen.
Do you remember being in elementary school and you'd have to do the bomb raids, or you would have to stop, get underneath your desk, tuck your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye? Or if you were in the hallway, say it happened during lunch hour, you would have to go and tuck yourself up against a brick wall.
Yep.
Remember that? I fucking remember that.
I remember that. That wasn't no joke. I mean, Russia was not very...
They were a contender.
Yeah. And I mean, you got to think about it. If anything, and see what's weird, ever since Biden took office, what's funny about that, today or yesterday, I heard Russia and China now are working together on doing a space thing together.
Oh, that's old news, bro. The only reason why China made it to space is because they're communist parties. So the way that the Chinese work is there's two different parties in their government. There's the old traditional way. There's the Communist Party. The Communist Party runs everything. Russia is also communist. So here's what most people don't understand. The Russian space agency is military. It's a branch off of their air force.
Yeah.
They never tried to hide that. Same with China. Whenever Russia came in and said, hey, China, you want to put a man into space? You're going to work with us. You're going to pay us billions. So the United States, being the United States, are like, oh, well, this is NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This is a peaceful mission. That's total bullshit. NASA is basically a paramilitary group, and I can prove that to you. All the launches in Florida are based off of what? Cape Canaveral Air Force Station.
Yep.
It's a military game. And so now that Trump came out with Space Force, he's like, cool, let's separate it. We're rich. We can do both. You want to do science. You want to do this. You want to do medicine in space. We can do all that. But let's be honest, there's this thing called Space Command, which is under the United States Air Force.
Yeah.
Well, now we're going to give them their own funding.
Yeah.
And the United States Air Force bitched about it because they knew that their funding was now going to be split. But
Yeah.
Space Force was one of the best things that they actually were able to do. So instead of, hey, we're going to look at this or we're going to deal with weather stuff, which actually weather plays a lot in military roles. But for the most part, we're just militarily, this is straight. We're going to learn how to track things in orbit. We're going to learn how to do this. We're going to learn how to do X, Y, and Z. Instead of tracking meteorites and meteor showers, we're going to let NASA do that, and we're going to focus on the military aspect. And that was very smart.
And actually, when we grew up, we learned Americans were the first in space, but Russia was actually first in space.
Yeah, Yuri Gagarin. Yuri Gagarin was the first person in space, and then Alan Shepard was the second man into space, and the Russians were also the first to launch a woman into space, and they were very close to getting to the moon. And this is funny, I can't prove this, but I'm pretty sure the CIA blew up their moon rocket, and then NASA was actually the first to put a man on the moon.
Yeah.
Oh, and also the moon missions, that was not civilian. You can look at any point right now. The second we get done talking, you can Google this. So here's how you measure earthquakes or whatever they're called, seismometers. They pick up on vibrations or just optically any type of movements. If you look at all the missions on the moon, that was a military mission, because what they were doing is they were putting sensors on the moon, because one side of the moon faces Earth 24/7, and we didn't have enough relay stations across the entire globe to know when Russia was going to launch an ICBM. But from the moon's perspective, if Russia ever launched an ICBM, you could see it. So all those sensors that Neil Armstrong, all those guys dropped off, they were spying on Russia from the moon. Yeah. Those were sensors pointed at the Earth to see if any ICBMs ever launched off the planet, because they launch, they go into space, they go into orbit, and then they come back down into the Earth's atmosphere. Yeah. Every single Apollo mission was a military mission.
Yeah. And yeah, there's a lot of things they teach you that's kind of backwards. I mean, a lot of the history I don't really think took place like they say it does.
Well, they say history is written by the victors. So there you go.
That's like, I will say this. I do like the Civil War. I do believe Abraham Lincoln did send the troops that did win that war, to free the slaves. I do believe he did that, because as we know from facts from other people back then, that Abraham Lincoln was a legit guy,
Yeah.
Thomas, what's his name? Thomas Jefferson, people like that. They were legit.
Thomas Jefferson, that was the second president of the United States.
They were trying to work together. They
right.
didn't, even though there may be disagreements, they tried to work together.
There were some things with Abraham Lincoln that I will point out. He was a tyrant. He suspended habeas corpus. He suspended free speech. So if somebody wrote in the Free Press an article that said, hey, this is actually kind of fucked up, yes, there shouldn't be slaves, but they're also talking about states' rights. Every state has this independent ability to rule itself. And then we're also talking about property rights. He would send their ass to jail. I'm not cool with that.
You know why I think he done that, though? I think he really done that because he had the plan to free the slaves. When they won the war. And that's the reason he didn't want it out before they won the war.
No, he wanted to seal the deal. I totally get that. But the way he went about doing that was very questionable and very tyrannical.
Yeah. But sometimes you got to be like that. Just keep the press runs their mouth too much. That's what happened.
I agree with that, actually.
Actually, that's the reason Trump's downfall happened. Is because not downfall. The reason he's no longer in office, because the media just kept on.
Because of the press.
Kept on. They were making up lies. And even some of the Republicans in the Senate and stuff was saying, hey, look, that's not the story. Why are you?
Right.
So there's other people that's seeing this, but the press is printing us.
And it's garbage.
Yeah. I mean, why are you printing false information?
Because the normies believe it. They're too busy buying their $5 coffee and wearing their $150 tennis shoes, sitting there texting on their $1,000 phones, screaming that capitalism has failed, which is total hypocrisy.
Yeah. But you know, I hope Trump does make his own party like he's talking about. I hope it does.
There's that. He has that option. I know with the rhinos that he is taking all money away from there. So like basically the Mitt Romneys, John McCain, yes, he's dead, but he's a good example. The Paul Ryans, all those people that are basically Republican only by name. And just so that you know, I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm a conservative. I'm a conservatarian. I'm very conservative, but I have libertarian slants to me as well. I don't like the right or the left. They're one party and they're both garbage. Period.
I just like what's his name? Ross Perot. I'm independent. I do my own thing. I do my own damn thing.
I remember that. I'm from Texas. I live in Texas.
Ross Perot said he would pay off the national debt just like Pablo Escobar did.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? They didn't want that. Why don't you want that? Your country would be at $0.
Because they want the control mechanism. They want me and you to be slaves because the masters need a serf class. They need their peons to be in debt to keep them under control. And the funny thing with Ross Perot is, like I said, I'm from Texas, so there's an interesting backstory. Bush Sr. fucked him out of a business deal that was worth billions and billions. And I'm talking back in the 90s. So billions and billions back in the 90s would be trillions to today's standard. Ross Perot said, you know what? I'm going to go in here. If Ross Perot didn't enter the race, George Bush would have won a second term and Bill Clinton never would have happened. Everybody knows that. The numbers show that. He said, no, I'm doing this just to fuck you like you fucked me. Yeah. So he stole the votes away from Bush Sr. Clinton got in office and he did one of these numbers. And he's like, deuces, I'm still a billionaire. I still live a wonderful fucking life. I'm good.
And that's the thing. Ross Perot was a genius. I mean, he was doing everything. You might steal something from him, but I got a plan for you. Because I'm coming back.
Exactly.
I got the
he came after it, and it worked.
Yeah,
it worked.
Yeah.
Kicked Senior right the fuck out of office, bro. Yeah. And then we had 2 terms of Clinton. It's crazy, but that's like you said. There's powerful players in the game.
But what's weird about that story? Actually, when I was in high school, I was hoping Ross Perot would get it. I mean, because like he said, he was independent. He didn't have, he was his own damn leader. I mean, you don't. But
nobody owned him.
Right. And he had the money to back it up like Trump did. Trump had the money.
Exactly.
And see,
he was dancing to his own beat.
Him and his son-in-law told them, y'all can keep our checks. We'll use our own. And that's what happened. They didn't get paid while they were in office.
You know, do you see Joe Biden doing that? Do you see Kamala Harris doing that? And to be honest, just to be a dick, did you see Mike Pence do it? No, I don't like Mike Pence. That dude's a fucking turncoat.
Yeah.
He fucked up.
Yeah, a lot of people turned against Trump that shouldn't have, because think about it. Where do you think they go when they want to stay somewhere? They go to
Washington, D.C. They're sitting there. They're stuck there.
Vacation is what I mean, because he's got them all.
Oh, okay.
And guess what? Trump has control of those places. So you come to my domain, you're abiding by my rules.
Exactly. Well, that's what Mike Pence did. Is he fucked up after everything happened? He said, "We're here to do the people's work," and my skin started crawling and my blood started boiling. He said, "Us, we, the people here in this room." And that's when I knew he was full of shit, and he's going to spend the rest of his life. Same with the SCOTUS, the Supreme Court justices. The reason why it's nothing Trump put into the Supreme Court got dismissed. That's not what happened. They just wouldn't even hear it on the merit. They're like, no, we're just not going to look at it. And I'm going to tell you why, because they said, worst case scenario, we have to deal with Trump right now. Maybe 8 years. Okay, maybe Biden comes in. We have to deal with him in 2024. but these are lifelong appointments. I'm going to be here for the next 80 fucking years. So fuck Trump. And that's what they did. It was a
Well,
contested election, and they did not act as such.
well,
They did not see any of the cases.
they knew he was not guilty anyway. I mean, it was just a setup. I mean, that's all it
No,
was.
but like I said, they know, like, I'm stuck here for 60, 70, 80
Yeah,
years. Like, I'm going to have to deal with the swamp. And that's what they did. They said, we're going to do us, and fuck you, America. And fuck you, the voters.
yeah. And see, that's like the fraudulent votes. If you go on YouTube, you can see people talking to the mail carriers that were getting all the Trump votes out of the like mailboxes and
Oh, for sure.
I
For
mean,
sure.
what? And like when they were doing the count, how come the only Democrats got to count them? How come the Republicans couldn't count them?
And then on top of that, why were they kicked out? Why were they taking white cardboard, and pitting it all across the windows? And then on top of that, like even right now, why are you going back? Like even in Maricopa County, where you're finding they had shredders, they had all the machinery there. So by the time we talked bullshit and said, hey, this all leads back to Venezuela, this is a communist organization, they're using thumb drives to buy votes. Why is it that I was sitting there on election night and every mainstream media news source are like, yep, this is 2016 again. Trump's going to be president in the morning. So, dude, I can go off. So you have, there's so many ways to watch this. You have bellwether states. There are different ways to look into this to where basically there's these 4 criterias. And for the past 50 years, half a fucking century, every president that's ever been elected had to win all of these things. Why is it that Trump won every single one of those things and only in the swing states, or not even swing states, swing counties, where there's no fucking way Biden even has a chance? There would have to be 5 miracles to happen. Hey, we're just going to stop counting. We're going to stop counting. I wake up in the morning and Joe fucking Potato Head Piss Pants fucking Biden is elected president. You know why? Because they stopped counting and they sat there and they said, this is what he needs to win. So they went and they put those thumb
But
drives into those fucking machines and they bought him that shit. Why is it Trump was, bro, you saw it. This dude was like 700,000 votes ahead. And then it's just Trump went like this, Biden went like, dude, I can fucking, oh my God, I can go on for hours. And by the way, I'm thinking about creating a political podcast if you're interested in it.
well, think about this though. How did he win by 8 fucking million votes? How? No president in the
He didn't.
history
You're gonna tell me he's more popular than Barack Obama? No, he's
Well,
not.
Clinton was one of the most popular ever. And you mean to
Trump
tell
actually won with the 74 million. He was the only sitting president to ever win that.
yeah,
So he beat, Clinton, Obama,
no,
all of them. That was a part of that whole bellwether thing. You have to win Ohio. Like everything you have to do for the past 50 years to become president, he did that and then some.
yeah.
So they're like, Holt, stop the clock. Okay, let's do some math. Oh shit, Piss Pants Potato Head Biden needs this many fucking votes to fucking do X, Y, and Z. And then they did. And it was right in front of God and fucking everybody, bro.
I know.
Like, seriously, you think I'm that stupid? I'm nearly 40 fucking years old, man. I've lived a lot of life. I've seen a lot of elections, and I ain't ever seen this shit before, bro.
That's crazy, bro. But yeah, like I said, bro, yeah, that would be cool. But
Say, sorry, bro. I get passionate about this stuff.
yeah, I
I
mean,
know a lot about it.
it's screwed up. I mean, because when I started hearing about it, I was like, man, this is all screwed. You mean he won by 8 million? Come on. There's
Ain't no way, bro.
something not right about that at all.
Well, check this out, Michael. So here's the deal. Do you realize if you take Biden's votes and Trump's votes and put them together and do the math, it's impossible. It surpasses the population of the United States of America. And if you look in all those counties where Biden supposedly win, there weren't enough registered Democrats in those areas to push him through. It's bullshit, bro.
Well, think about this. I seen something about this, and I told everybody on the live about this. All the politicians have certain numbers. I forgot what, like, I guess where they're from or something. Anyway, you take Biden's and you take the woman's numbers, and it comes out to 666.
Oh, hold on. I vaguely know what you're talking about, but I'm not going to speak on it because I don't know enough and I don't want to pass on
Well,
misinformation.
this
But I've
guy,
heard that multiple times.
I saw it on TikTok. This young guy, we're talking maybe 15 years old, took their
Oh,
numbers
Jesus.
or divided it, and when he did, you see 666 on there. I was like, oh, we're screwed.
No, I saw that. My friend Ben from work showed me that too.
Yeah,
That's a lot of things. A lot of these people belong to a lot of Luciferian occult
yeah,
cults.
yep.
You
Because
know, they're into some creepy shit, bro.
all through the election, what was Biden do? Kissing little kids on the mouth, grabbing them. They didn't want
Being a fucking pervert,
yeah, yeah.
being a weirdo.
I'm sorry, you touching a kid that's maybe 10 years old, you got something wrong with you.
And you could see the look on their faces.
They were like,
You could see that they were turning away their, they were
that one
cringing.
girl that the like teenager he was trying to kiss, and she was like,
Yeah, no, not negative.
yeah, that's
No,
crazy.
that's not cool, bro. I mean, shit, I have a little niece in my life, and I got to tell you right now, that's unnatural to want to kiss a child in that way. It's
Yeah.
very unnatural.
I mean, even for an aunt and uncle, maybe on the cheek or on the forehead, something like
Yeah, but
that.
on the mouth, bro, and then to put your hand on their chest, like, come on, dude, like, or to put your hand on their hip or on their bottom, like, bro, that ain't right, dude.
Even
Ain't
when you
nothing about that right.
give them a hug, you hug them right here in the back. You don't hug them
Yeah,
below.
exactly. That's exactly, and like you just said it, just with my nieces and nephews, it's on top of the head or it's on the cheek. That's it.
And when you hug them, it's usually the hug goes right about
Right in
midway.
the middle of the back.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know,
No,
I mean,
he's a weirdo, bro. He's
yeah, for sure. That's
and
for
they're
sure.
all into it. That's the disgusting thing.
Yeah.
They're all into it. So here's the deal. This is why, and especially lately, and especially since I would say Bush Jr. to Obama, you really started seeing it. Why nobody in Washington, be it Republican or Democrat, why they don't actually prosecute each other, because they're all going to the same parties, bro. When the
Yeah.
cameras are off and the doors are shut, they party together, they drink together, they have the same disgusting habits together. But when
Yeah.
they're in front of the camera, oh, let's pit this guy against this guy, let's do this, and then all of a sudden, hey, the guy with the pitchfork isn't the bad one. The guy with the torch isn't the bad one. Convinced that the guy with the torch is trying to take the pitchfork away from that guy.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
It's kind of
It's
silly.
stupid because they get more money like that. That's all it is. It's a money grabbing scheme.
It's the way I say it all the time. Money is the root of all.
It is absolutely.
I mean, people lose their lives over it. People, want
Wars have started over that shit.
Yep. I mean, it's just it's one of the worst things you could ever. I mean, like me, it's good because I pay my rent, I pay my electricity, and that's usually my thing. Pay my bills, and I'm good.
Yep.
Because I don't want too much money. Because you got too much money, you start getting a big head about it sometimes. And
how does the song go? More money, more problems.
yeah, I don't really like Biggie Smalls or Piggy Smalls as I call him, but that song does have truth to it. But it's kind of like it's kind of like that situation. We'll go Tupac and Biggie. They were best friends at one time, and then all of a sudden Puffy got involved in it, and it became problems.
Right.
Every time you see, even on the YouTube channels that you watch where they were sitting down talking, Tupac was looking around and Biggie was looking around.
They knew something was up.
Yeah.
They're trying to break up the party, trying to break up the band.
And see, I think really, in all honesty, Biggie knew he messed up when he tried to, because when Pac got out of jail, he saw that Biggie was trying to steal his light, like he'd always
His clout.
and Pac helped that man, stopped his concerts, let him have his show, and went on his way. He never treated him like, oh, you're a piece of dirt, so I'm gonna treat you like this. Never happened. But Biggie got a big head after Pac got in jail. And then
Mm-hmm.
out of jail, Tupac was like, okay, I got something for you. So he went and made Hit 'Em Up. And even to today, there will never be a diss track as hard as that. And there's people, whether it's around Tupac,
Hey, Michael, what was that song, by the way? Because I was really
Hit 'Em
young when
Up,
that happened.
Hit 'Em Up.
Hit 'Em Up. I'm going to write this down right now. So Hit 'Em Up, and Tupac wrote that towards Biggie.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to write this down.
Big Bad Boy, he wrote it against everybody. Puffy, Mobb Deep. I mean, he went in deep, bro. He called out everybody.
You fucking put everybody on blast, huh?
Everybody on blast. I mean, no Vaseline by Ice Cube is good, but it's no Hit 'Em Up. I mean, Hit 'Em Up, he called out everybody. He's like, y'all.
Sounds like some crazy shit that I would do.
And at the end of the song, he said, if you down for Bad Boy or something like that, then fuck you too.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
No, I'm going to go check that out. That sounds cool.
but I mean, the thing about it is Pac. There's so many people that talked about Pac that was around him. Him and his stepbrother, Mo Preem. Mo Preem said
I forgot about him.
Tupac was on a different level. They said when he wrote his songs, he had to put it in a simple version because the versions he was putting it in, nobody would understand.
You're 100% right, and I'm going to back you up 100% on this. Tupac said, "This is my beef with MTV. This is why everybody did me dirty." He was like fucking who's the lead singer for Led Zeppelin? Plant. Robert Plant.
Robert Plant.
Yeah. He was a poet. He was a straight up fucking free thinking, free from the bullshit poet. He thought for himself.
Yeah.
And they straight up told him, they're like, no, bro, you need to sing about big booty bitches. You need to sing about drugs. You need to sing about stereo systems. And he's like, no, you're enslaving my people. You're enslaving my culture. This is not how it's supposed to be. And the most recent version of that is Triple X Tentacion. He was the same way. Yeah. He's like, no, I'm not going to fold to this narrative. I want my culture, these people to be free.
Yeah.
And they offed them. They got rid of them both, bro.
Yeah. Well, actually, if you think about it, you look at the truth about Tupac and you look at how they said he got killed. No, because actually there was a producer or whatever he was. He even said, you got to remember Tupac's dad was a Black Panther. His mom was a Black Panther. There is a video on YouTube. There was a guy that looked just like Tupac. And him and Tupac had been, I guess, talking, associating and stuff. And this guy had AIDS, and like he said, I ain't got nothing to live for. I'm going to die anyway. So the night that happened, from what the video had shown, the guy had took and said, I'll do it because you don't feel right about that. So you got to remember, they said there was a helicopter, which there was, because he came out with a video where he was going to Mexico. And his aunt, the number one most wanted female ever, is in Mexico. Okay? No, Mexico. No, Cuba. That's where
Cuba. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. But he was in a helicopter. All right. That night, they showed an ambulance in the video clip on the news. And what's so funny, even the car they showed in that video was not the car they were in. It was the station wagon version of the Volvo or whatever, Benz, whatever they were driving that night. It was not the type car they were in. They even showed how it was slant down where the other one had the back on it. So, and what's also funny is the news people that was there, they were a production company, a movie production company. Why in the hell is why is a movie production company making something like this? That means it's a movie-like thing.
It was a production.
Yeah, that it's on YouTube. I've watched plenty of it, and you know that the people weren't lying about it, because think about it, all that was set up. I mean,
absolutely. Same with Princess Diana.
for years, nobody knew who the killer was. And you had his bodyguard, you had his homeboys right behind him. But you don't know who killed him. You don't know what this man looks like. I know that car had to pass you.
Mm-hmm.
You had to see who was in there.
Well, okay, so correct me, because like I said, I was a little bit younger. I was in middle school when that happened. Didn't Biggie and Tupac get at the same time?
No. Supposedly
No?
Tupac died first and then Biggie. But you know what screwed up about Biggie's death, though?
Huh.
P. Diddy is the one that set him up.
I heard it, but their death, I mean, was it minutes or hours apart?
It was like a year, almost a
Oh,
year.
was it a year? Okay. Like I said, I was in 6th grade, transitioning into 7th grade when that happened.
Died in 96 and Biggie died in like 97. But the difference,
Okay.
both deaths, and this video's on YouTube also, the doctor that took care of Tupac even said behind closed doors that Tupac was okay.
Yeah, supposedly homeboy's still alive, bro.
Yeah. Oh, he's still alive. I mean, think about it. He had the Black Panthers to get him out of anything.
He just dipped out. He's like, fuck this, I'm done.
You
I'm
know,
gonna take my millions and go to some other place.
you know why he did that? Because he wanted people to hear his music, not like hear it, but listen to it.
Mhm.
What he was saying, like the song Changes, it talks about everything that should be going on, peace, all this stuff. And
Exactly. Dude, I got goosebumps.
and people would just listen to his music. That's my favorite artist of all time. If you just listen to, I've got almost every disc of his in my cabinet.
That's awesome, dude. I know I'm gonna look into this tonight. I'm
Yeah.
off all day tomorrow, so I'm just gonna stay up and have fun and have a couple of drinks, and I got some food, and I'm gonna listen to some Tupac. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that hit him up. You'll like that. I mean, once you hear it's like, shit. That's when you can beat somebody's ass just out on the corner.
Nice.
I'm gonna go out there and curb stop them like Randy Orton.
Oh, that's funny you say that. Did you ever watch American History X?
No, I don't think I have.
It had oh god, his name is on the tip of my tongue. The dude from Fight Club, not Brad Pitt, Edward Norton. He curb stomped a dude in that movie. That was graphic as fuck, bro.
Oh, and see, that's the thing. You don't see movies nowadays like you did back in the day. In the night, they had an actual movie. You remember Bone Thugs and Harmony came out with a song or album. What was it? Something Death. Faces of Death. But see,
the Faces of Death, the old school. Oh, I remember those. Jesus, those were graphic.
Movie, yeah. Those movies will send you to the hospital if you look at them too much. I mean, actual people dying on camera.
No, they had people going parachuting from airplanes. Their parachute wouldn't open and just splat in a way that you've never seen before. And I was just like,
it was
okay, I'm good.
It wasn't like no cut scenes either. It was
people falling into chainsaws while they were cutting, or like if the chainsaw would kick back and hit him. Oh god, it was wicked, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it would send you, if you wasn't able to handle it, it'd send you to the hospital.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, I remember stuff like that. That people forgot about them kind of movies. I mean,
now we weren't raised to be pussies when we were kids, bro.
No, because you got to think about it. The Dead movies were out. Freddy was out. Jason was out. I mean,
Chucky,
Amityville.
Do you remember Killer Dolls? That one really fucked me up. There was The Exorcist, fucked me up for life.
I used to go to the graveyard waiting on a dead person to come out. And one night, it was Halloween night, I was sitting out there at the graveyard just waiting. I was like, maybe I see a dead person, maybe. This guy that was drunk walks right in front of me. I'm thinking, hell yeah, I got a zombie now. And then he was stumbling and stuff. I was like, oh shit, he's just drunk. Let him go on.
He's drunk and walking around.
And I was like, damn, I wanted that zombie.
Right.
I'm going to take it home and make it my pet.
Funny you should say that, because at the end of Shaun of the Dead,
Yeah.
He keeps his best friend basically as a pet, and they're sitting there playing video games together and shit. Yeah, I remember that.
That's funny.
Oh, that was a great movie. I loved that movie. Like,
If, yeah, if they could be like, even the Return of the Living Dead or, Land of the Dead or anything, I mean, you could have them aggressive, but yet play video games with you.
Yeah, you could find a way to make them docile.
They're your guard dog. Meaning nobody's coming in your.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go watch that. That was such a good
Yeah,
comedy. It was
yeah.
really good.
Hey, do you have Tubi TV on your phone?
I do not. Should I?
Oh, Tubi TV has galore movies, man. I've got I think I got Shaun of the Dead. I've got comedy movies. I got horror movies. I got TV shows. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
How much
bro.
is it?
Nothing. It's free.
Oh, it's free?
It's free.
Oh shit, I'll download that tonight.
Like every week they bring out a new section of movies.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going back to school too, so that's like they had Set It Off one week. They had Boys in the Hood. They just don't put one kind of movie on there. It's all kinds of movies. Even
it's a good mix.
Like Al, the Alien TV show back in the day.
Oh, hell yeah.
They had, I think, the Munsters not too long ago. I mean,
ooh, I have something interesting to tell you. Rumor on the street says that Rob Zombie is going to create a new movie, and it's going to be The Monsters, and his wife, Sherry Moon Zombie, is going to play the one normal person in the family. I forget her name. Her name escapes me. But I looked into it. There's a bit of truth into it.
Well, he's a good writer and a good movie producer, But
I'm excited. I'm a huge Rob Zombie fan. I'm the type of person, I'm like, if I don't like the music that's out there, if I don't like the videos that are out there, I'm going to write my own music. I'm going to create my own videos.
Well, you got to remember when it was White Zombie. He would tell people the truth about stuff, like when he made that song "More Human Than Human."
Yep. From the Astro Creep 2000 album.
He was trying to tell people before it started trying to happen, and nobody wanted to hear it. They were listening, but they weren't actually hearing the words and understanding.
They weren't hearing what he was actually trying to say, the message.
Yeah. And people think he's just a bad guy. No, he's smart. He does it in the right way too,
Mm-hmm.
And even in his movies, he gives hints about stuff.
It's rare for me to say this. I really look up to the dude. I really do. And there's not too many people I can say that about that aren't actually in my life or family.
Yeah. But, bro, it's 11 o'clock. 11:09 actually. Yeah. I'm going to get off here and
go for it. It's raining. It's beautiful. I'm going to open up all my windows. I'm going to make this is my first drink of the night. I'm going to make probably about 3 more vodka and Sprites. I have a cheeseburger waiting for me. It's all good, brother.
And watch Shaun of the Dead.
Exactly. Dude, my night's planned out. I'm good. So are you going to be on tomorrow or what? I think I might go to my parents' house, but I'll still have my whole setup and everything. So if you decide to go live, we can. And I think I'm going to go ahead. And even though I don't like the video that I made when I was working, just because I'm picky, I'm going to go ahead and overlook that. It doesn't have all the that I usually put into my videos. It's just raw. I just had my phone. I was there. I had the entire 4th floor of the entire. It was the Marriott. I was on the Marriott. I was in room 405, and I had the whole place to myself. I said, "Fuck it." I just whipped the phone out. I'd been up for nearly 20 hours. It was a long shift. The overtime was fucking awesome. So I look tired. There's bags under my eyes. My face is all puffy and shit. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop the video anyways. So I'll do that, and then I'll get a hold of you if you decide to go live.
All right. That sounds cool, bro. Yeah, I'll let you know for sure if I go live tomorrow. But yeah, I'll let you know one way or another through Facebook or something if I'm going live. But
Word.
um, but I love you, bro, and appreciate you coming. And I'm gonna go watch that video when you drop it. Just let me know when you drop it, and I'll go watch it.
All right. As always, love life. Let your mind keep you strong, and I will see you in the next one.
All right, brother. Take it easy.
Bye.
Yeah, peace, bro. Have a good night.
Will do. You do the same.
All right, brother.